PK in the universe. Not that long ago, I had just recently made a video talking about how Pikmin 3 had been delisted from the Wii U eShop. Well, I'm happy to say that Pikmin 3 has come back to the Wii U eShop. Yes, this game is available digitally for $20 once again on the Wii U eShop, and I am surprised. I did not expect Nintendo to do this. After all, they had done this with Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, and they had never, quote, fixed the glitch. You know what I mean? And there could be a myriad of reasons they removed it and then brought it back. Again, it could be something to do with the promotion of Pikmin 3. It also could be the fact that maybe something's missing from this. I don't know this for sure, but somebody on Twitter, actually, I saw they had brought up the fact that they no longer had access to buy the DLC. And this is a person in Europe, so I don't know if that's true of the North American store or what, or I don't know, because I have not actually put in this copy of Pikmin 3 into my Wii U, because I honestly don't have the space, but that's here nor there. If the DLC might have been the reason they removed it, but either way, I'm still happy that plain generic Pikmin 3, there's people now can buy this game digitally if they want to. And some people had really negative opinions about, like, or just brushed this off as like, this is people complaining for the sake of complaining. I disagree with that. Like, someone said, oh, you know, people are just saying that so they have something to complain about, and they don't really care because they'd never buy it digitally anyways. Well, I wouldn't buy it digitally just because I physically own it. But if I didn't physically own it, yeah, I would buy it digitally. And, you know, it's especially for $20. And, you know, a physical version, you know, complete but not brand new, would go for about $20. So there's a price thing, and that's part of the reason a lot of people maybe don't buy it digitally, is because it's not as affordable as to buy it physically, or about the same price. It's ironic too, because some of the same people who, you know, brushed it off about it getting delisted digitally are the same type of people who complain about how Scott Pilgrim got delisted. You know what I mean? I think this is great for people because, I mean, but why would you buy it digitally? I mean, if it's the same price physically. I think there are some people out there who, you know, maybe are immune compromised or whatever, or, you know, still, I mean, COVID-19 is still very much a real thing at the time of this recording, and maybe some people still do not feel comfortable buying physical games. So I think it's great that there's a cheap, legal way to purchase Pikmin 3. And I think there's also another reason is maybe a lot of people who own a Switch and still own a Wii U might be like, you know what, I really want to try out Pikmin 3, don't feel like tracking down a physical copy, just buy it from the store digitally and check it out and see if you would even like to buy the Switch version physically or digitally. So I think that's really great. I'm so happy Nintendo did this. Nintendo, I feel like, did the right thing in restoring Pikmin 3 to the Wii U eShop. And some people are like, who cares, man? It's just a Wii U game. You know, it's, you know, but it's ironic too, because I hear a lot of Switch people who, you know, get upset when people complain about Wii U ports, that it's great that a Wii U port is coming to the Switch because they want as many people as possible to play it. Well, and I feel that way too. And guess what? If somebody has missed out on that game on the Wii U, having as many people be able to play it as possible digitally also is a good thing. And I also heard somebody say something along the lines of, well, you know, if you haven't bought Pikmin 3 now, you're never going to buy it or whatever on the Wii U. And I'm like, what a bunch of crap. I literally just bought Splatoon on Wii U 2 weeks ago, and I've owned a Wii U for 5 years. I'm still getting around to getting first-party Wii U games. So the whole, if you haven't bought it now, you're never going to buy it, is a bunch of crap, because, you know, you never know when somebody feels like buying something. So it's just nice. It's a nice option. In my last video, I had talked about how I thought there should be a Pikmin trilogy. And it was interesting, too, because I saw some people say, well, Nintendo's never going to do that. They would never release a trilogy of old games on one cartridge. They wouldn't do that. And now, of course, at the time of this recording, yesterday, the Super Mario 35th Anniversary 3D All-Star Collection, which contains 3 Mario games, is coming out this month. So I just don't buy the idea that they would never release any trilogy whatsoever. And the nice thing about this game coming back to the Wii U is now you, if you have a Wii U, can buy the Pikmin trilogy for $60, because each game is $20. Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2 are on the Wii U eShop's virtual console, so you can get the entire Pikmin trilogy digitally for $60, and that's pretty cool if you have never played any of the Pikmin games. So, anyways, yeah, I wanted to do a follow-up. Obviously, Pikmin 3 getting relisted back on the Wii U eShop is pretty awesome, and I just want to share that with anybody who may have missed that news and give my thoughts on it. So, anyways, what are your guys' thoughts? Are you planning to purchase Pikmin 3, the deluxe version or the standard version? Comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay awesome in this universe. Later.